Hello everyone. It is July 2nd, 2017. It is a Sunday, and as you can see, it is an absolutely lovely day outside. The camera kind of makes it look gray, but the sky is almost completely blue, and it is very nice and sunshiny and cool outside, and of course that means we're going to stay inside and do some computer stuff, because what else would I do? So yes, as I put in the title of the video, this is another tech vlog, if you can't already tell, and I just want to go over some changes that I've made, and then some plans that I have. So, not much has changed over in this corner of the room, everything is pretty much as it is. I vacuumed, so you can actually see the floor, which is nice, and I have removed my IKEA side table, which is now living over here temporarily. The reason for that is because I've bought a server rack, and I'm going to rack mount all of my server equipment, but I'll get into that shortly. As we can see, I've got the iMac up here semi-permanently. I did have it over in the corner, but I changed some stuff around and made it a little more usable over here on the desk. And underneath the desk, I am using the iSub with the iMac G3, which sounds superb, by the way. Gaming PC is up here, probably temporarily. It kind of floats between here and the living room for VR stuff. And, I don't know, the desk is pretty much as it usually is. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stuff that I have planned for the, well, the server rack, really, but the living room, I guess. So, on the floor here, because I don't actually have the server rack yet, are a couple of servers. Part of the reason why I got the rack is because these are pretty loud, even when they're at idle. Nothing I can't really deal with, but I just wanted them to be a little bit quieter. So I bought I bought a server rack, which is actually an enclosure. I'm going to sound deaden it as well as, so put some, what is it called, sound deadening foam in there to help with that. So those two will be going in there, as well as the backup NAS, which is right there. Monitor probably going to live on top for the time being. And back here is where it's going to go, where this pile of stuff is. Right there is my storage server, which actually hasn't been up and running for about a month now, just because it's so loud and I don't have a good place to run it permanently. So again, that's what the rack is going to be for. All the stuff on top will live somewhere else, and the coffee table will go somewhere else. I don't know if you know this, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before, but these IKEA side tables are exactly the right size for rack mount server equipment. There's a small amount of movement, but for 19-inch server equipment, this is perfect. So that's how it's been for a while, but server rack is definitely the way to go. And of course, the network switch, which is hiding over there, will go in there as well. So a couple of plans for the server rack. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. It doesn't get here till tomorrow, unfortunately. And I'm going to walk in here and complain at the same time. The UPS near me is a little bit weird. They won't deliver to our apartment and leave a package unless there is somebody present to accept it, regardless of whether or not it has to be signed for. And that's because they can't seem to figure out the keyless entry, even though there's instructions for the keyless entry, which kind of defeats the purpose of it, outside, next to the key-in for the foyer in our apartment building. So, I don't understand it. They always leave packages outside of the foyer if they're small enough, like, I don't know, usually a box they'll leave. But if it's anything larger than, like, definitely larger than that, they won't leave it, so that's annoying. But anyway, enough complaining about that. It comes tomorrow, so that's all I can ask for. I'm very excited. I'm gonna recheck my shipping and make sure that it's actually gonna get here tomorrow. Yes, estimated delivery Monday, July 3rd by the end of the day. So, it'll be here tomorrow. And with that, I guess that is enough for the tech vlog. I don't really have that much to say. I just wanted to update you on some stuff that's going on around here. I guess I could tell you why the router's over here. Because when I ran the Ethernet cable that goes out to the living room, it wasn't long enough to reach all the way around, so I had to move my router, use it as a switch, and then connect the living room in from there. So it works, I guess. It's temporary, but it'll have to do. So guys, that is about it for this one. I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm very excited to get my server rack working, so maybe I will post some videos of that when the time comes. And maybe I'll actually enjoy my lovely day outside today. Who knows?